Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy the reading. This will be a general life reading for your sign. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. Okay, 11th house. So I normally pull out 3 houses of interest for the month. 3 aspects. Obviously some things may continue past a month, you know, but time is fluid, as you know. We've got 5th house and we've got 6th house. So the 11th house is normally ruled by Aquarius. So I do feel that Saturn in Aquarius is going to have some effects for you. Let's get some astrological guidance. Solar eclipse. Okay, so that is definitely coming in for you. And it's in the 11th house for you in particular. We've got Moon, and we've got Mercury. Okay, so as I said, Mercury being retrograde is going to affect quite a few people. Unless you're already born with Mercury retrograde, that's a different thing. Then we've got Yod Destiny, that's the bottom of the astrological deck. You've got Rhiannon, so you've got opportunity to manifest something for yourself in the 11th house now. You've got Yemanya, 5th house, and then we've got Isolde, Undying Love. We've got Green Tara, Start Delegating. This is for your bottom of the Goddess deck. Get the Fairy Tarot. Princess of Spring, lovely card. And then we've got all spring energy. We've got Queen of Spring at the bottom of the Fairy Tarot, lovely card. So I do feel the solar eclipse, as I said, it can cause a profession change or some sort of shift in that regard. And it can be like a 180-degree turn in some cases. Really depends on your situation. Let's get a destiny card for you. Clarity. Okay. Awesome. All right, so there certainly seems to be certain things to do with your life purpose or your dreams, which may also be obviously all rolled up together, what it is you're supposed to be doing or what it is that's really in your heart that you want to do. And this is, I think, why you have the clarity coming in. You have the solar eclipse, you have Yod Destiny, and you have 2 very powerful Fairy Tarot cards. So I do feel that this is important for you at this time. So let's just, I think let's start with this. So we've got Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So very abundant looking energy. She's joyful. She's really enjoying that swing and the butterfly. So this is all about transformation. But it really is, it's about this, going after something that really is important to you. And do something that really is, you know, going to give you incredible upliftment, or to, you know, whatever gets you up in the morning, whatever really motivates you, whatever lights you up. And it obviously involves creativity. We're all born creative, just a case of how you use it or when you use it. But it's a very, it could also be that you need to bring these qualities in: optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. So all of these lovely qualities coming in, but it certainly is about transformation. It's about bringing that transformational energy into your life. And either it could be an injection of energy into something you are currently doing to make it better, or to change it or refine it in some way, or take it in a different direction, or it's something new coming in for you. Then we have here at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Spring. So believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. So Queen of Spring is very dedicated and quite brilliant, as it says, brilliant, loyal, talented and friendly, and really can be doing multiple things at once, really achieving a lot. So this is why it says keep a work and a home life balance. You have got the 6th house in here as well, so this is important. To maintain your work and your home life, your lifestyle and your well-being are important. So maintain downtime and work time. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Try and maintain your priorities, and make sure that you plan time in for yourself so that you can also take a break. Because when you take a break, then you can make good decisions, because you're giving yourself time, you're rested, or you're doing something enjoyable or whatever makes you happy, a fun thing, and then that opens you up to further creativity. But you may also be exhibiting these qualities, and that may be drawing other people to you. But you must believe in yourself, have faith in your abilities and what it is that you can do, and don't be afraid to ask for help or to accept help from others. This is a difficult thing for a lot of people, is to actually open up and be open to receiving. So this can be receiving help from others. It can come in many different ways, or it could also be giving to yourself in some way, and that is giving yourself time and place to rest, and also to do things for yourself to lift your energy up, to raise your look after your life force. It could also be that you may have somebody around you who does also exhibit these qualities. You may have a Queen of Spring around you. Believe in yourself, but also wonderful people want to help you. So maybe this person is going to influence you or give you good advice or help you in some way. Whoever this person is, they will be exhibiting these qualities. Okay, so let's start here now. 11th house, friends. So 11th house is the house of friendships. So you may have a good friend. As I said, you may have somebody around you at this time who's going to assist you or give you advice, or just assist you in general. And it could also be other friends. The 11th house can also be acquaintances or people that you know who are like friends or like family. They just bond with you, and they step in just when you need them to assist you with certain things. So it could be that as well. It's also group consciousness or group activities, anything to do with groups, networking, contacts, anything like that comes in. But it is also the house of your future, what you're envisioning for yourself. And I feel this is where it's going to become important for you. So yes, you will have people around you who will assist you, but this is about your vision for the future, your ideals, what it is that you really are reaching for. And it may involve your hobbies and interests as well, because that was also covered by the 11th house. So this is something that you may be pushing forward at this time. You may be using social media. Technology comes into the 11th house. This is normally futuristic tech or advanced tech, more advanced than what you have currently been using. So it could be, actual social media management, things like that. Maybe you're getting involved in that, or you're launching something, whatever the situation is. But this is laying the groundwork for that. But you may get an epiphany or a realization, as I said, with the solar eclipse. Something turns around for you. It is also to do with global consciousness, which is very much a factor at the moment. Like the Great Awakening and Ascension, all of these are themes that are currently happening, but also social reform and social causes. You may be humanitarianly involved in something, or maybe that is an interest of yours. For some people that is going to be featuring, or you may just be thinking about something which you can start or you can launch, which is going to give you personal satisfaction, and it involves something which is for social global good, or group good. It can also be monitoring trends in society or trends in the world, tracking that and harnessing that in whatever it is that you do. That can all come up as well. So now we've got here at the top, we've got Rhiannon Sorceress. She is the she is all about manifestation. That is her main thing. Capricorn is always about hard work, planning. It's a very ambitious, goal-oriented energy, and it's also very resourceful, making use of resources, all resources. So, you know, don't be afraid to take in that support, or any support that is offered. You know, don't be afraid to take it or feel guilty or anything like that. It can also be you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So this is very much, your clear intentions are very important, and this is why I think you've also got clarity here, and I think with the solar eclipse you're certainly going to get that. So this can be really, you know, harnessing. It's your particular brand of magic. Now, that can be anything. We all have magic, so we use it in our daily lives. And make sure that you do use it, and make sure that you stoke it up and that you harness that, or you actually take steps to hone it. And this can be in any field. It could be you have an affinity for numbers, or you have an affinity for people, managing people or helping people, or it could be a creative endeavor that you have, or you could just be really good with your hands. You know, there's lots of ways. This is your brand of magic. So it's your individuality, your originality, or just something that you have, you know, you just have a natural affinity for. So work it. It could be connected to a hobby or interest, as I said, but it's you know, having a very clear mindset, you know, very clear about what it is that you're trying to manifest. So you think positive and then you speak positive, and that is the spell that you cast. That is a positive intention that you send out into the world. Once you've sent it out, have a belief and trust that it's going to come back to you, and release it, let it go, and let the universe, the power of that manifestation work its way back to you in the most ideal way. And that is, you know, sort of casting that out into the universe, and then it will come back. That's what she's doing. It's all to do with, you know, casting things out. It could be nature related as well, something to do with nature, maybe connected in there for you. There's a unicorn there, so that really is about magic, and it's your spell casting, but it's your intentions and your manifestations. So make sure you make positive manifestations. Speak positively as well. Don't allow mind chatter to overwhelm you. You want to be in a very positive frame in order to bring this manifestation in. So we have got a solar eclipse revolution coming in here. So something coming in, but with the solar eclipse, it's going to be communication based in some way. So now, in this case, it could also be a realization, some kind of communication that you receive, or some kind of download, or just an insight that you have. And this can cause literally a 180-degree turn in whatever it is that is coming in for you. And this could be to do with a project or your creativity. It could be a talent, or, as I said, some sort of affinity that you have. Your brand of magic may be rising up now, and it could be triggered by the solar eclipse. So whatever occurs, even if it may feel jarring or may feel a bit uncomfortable initially, it's your attitude and your ability to manage that change that really is going to determine the transition. So believe in yourself, which is what you know, Queen of Spring is saying. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. So make use of your resources and your contacts, and go for it. You know, and it really is time to go after your dreams, which is what your Princess of Spring is saying here. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So this is an important aspect for you, and it could very well be triggered by the solar eclipse. But it is also about self-mastery. So it's managing your emotions. Don't become negative. Don't look at things with doom or gloom, or feel that all is lost, you know, because, you know, anything that you lose always comes back to you in another form. So, you know, just take it in your stride and move forward as best you can with this energy, but create something from it, you know, really create something amazing from it. As I said, I do feel you're going to get clarity as well. You've also got Mercury here. Now we have also got Yod Destiny. So, you know, I do feel it's all connected to this. and your life purpose or your dream or something that it is that you need to do, your destiny is always about divine timing, and certainly this will be to do with divine timing. So it's all about that. It could even be linked to the moon, which you also have here. So something this is saying that something is coming in for you, which is really to do with your destiny, your life purpose, or the reason why you're here. If not the whole thing, then it will be the first step or a step along the way. We're not shown always the entire journey because it would overwhelm us. We're shown often one step at a time to ensure that we get there. So it could be the next step. Or you could now be realizing that you are actually on a different path to other people or to friends that you may have had. You could also be diverging and going in a different direction. That can happen. Sometimes you can feel like the black sheep of the family, or just like you're marching to a different drummer, like you've got your own thing that you're doing. You simply must follow it. It's got destiny in it as well. But it's certainly about divine timing. It's about building inner strength as well, but also listening to your own inner GPS, because that is what's going to guide you on this path. It's not always going to be clear cut. You're not always going to have a very clear path in front of you. There may be a bit of chaos and turmoil with this when this comes in. Certainly the solar eclipse can do that in order to bring about change, you know. So, or it could just be that you have to shift direction and really you've got to change quite a bit in order to take advantage of that opportunity. So it's a little bit of a pioneering energy as well, because you are literally going in a direction which may be that you have to work on your own, or you have to work in secret, or you have to work part-time, or away from other people, or away from what it is that you would normally be doing during the day. So it could be a business that you want to start and you're now doing it part-time, something like that. Some idea that you're busy working on, or you could be studying, or whatever the situation is. But it's something that you're going to be working on, and it's something that you have to do. It's part of your life purpose. And it won't be an easy path. There will be hurdles and there will be frustrations along the way. But if you listen to your inner guidance and follow your intuition and your instincts, that will lead you, listen to your inner GPS, and that will lead you forward. But it certainly is a very empowering energy, and what you learn during this process, the step-by-step process, will be, wonderfully beneficial for you as you go forward in your life. So you may just, as I said, get clarity on what this is all about. So now we have got here 5th house creativity. So the 5th house is always about creativity, all forms. Not all of us are creative, but we are all born, not all of us are artistic, we are all born creative. So, use your creativity in whatever way. It could be the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you do things, some aspect of your profession. It could also, just be the way you are moving forward with your family in a way, navigating certain things, whatever it is. But it's your individuality, your creativity, and your ability to manifest that. Then it's also to do with children. So this may be to do with children that you are connected to, or it could be your own children or other children that you are around at this time, or it could be connecting to your inner child. Perhaps there's some aspect of your early life, or something that you really wanted to do when you were young and you could never get to it, or you suppressed it in some way because it wasn't appropriate at that time, or it wasn't supported by the people who were putting you through your education and so on, whatever the situation is. Okay. It's also to do with recreational activities, having fun, doing pleasurable things. So make sure that you are involved in that. It could also be a sport or a club sort of activity. Whatever it is, something is coming in for you, because you have got your Manya golden opportunity here. So something is coming in for you, and or it could be the enhancement of something that you're already working on. There is also this has also got a risk element attached to it as well. So it could be something that you want to launch, and there's a slight risk to it. But Rhiannon is saying that you are able to manifest this. Okay, you are able to manifest it, and Queen of Spring is saying believe in yourself. And she's saying, go after your dreams now. So something to do with that coming in. It can also be a love affair. Possibly that is also an opportunity for you. It can be a love affair, somebody coming in that assists you in some way. Everything is about growth. Everything is a learning curve. So whoever it is there to assist you in some way, shape, or form. And whether you take it long term or not, time will tell. But enjoy the the activity around it, and take as much as you can from the situation, because it could very well be triggering you or moving you forward in some way. We've also got here Moon Soul. So this is to do with your instincts, your intuitions, and following that at this time. And as I said, that is very much prevalent here. This is something that is deeply instinctual for you. In some ways, this could be also children related, like birthing, something to do with that. You have got the 5th house here, so possibly it's connected to that. But it's something to around the female energies or feminine issues or feminine wisdom. Any of those things come in with the moon. The moon is also to do with your habits and your moods. So have a look at that, see what that's all about. Perhaps there's something there that needs to be looked at, or something that you can rearrange or change or sort out to assist you better at this time. And it's also to do with the past. So you may be a little bit nostalgic or sentimental at this time, looking back at things. You can't live there. You can't make decisions from the past. You must keep moving forward. You make decisions in the present moment. So you can bring that sentimentality and that nostalgia back in with hindsight. So bring in the wisdom from there, but just leave it at that. It could also be to do with things that are from the past, items that are connected to the past, whether it's antiques or whatever, something like that coming in. It also can bring in fame, the moon card. So maybe that is coming in for you in your 5th house. It could be some form of creativity or a sport or an activity you're doing, or it's connected to, the children that you're involved with, whatever it is. But there's some golden opportunity coming in for you here. So all of these aspects, if you do feel a little bit over emotional or, a bit touchy, and you have got, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you have got Green Tara, which is about delegating there. If you are feeling overwhelmed, then just retreat with the moon. Sometimes she likes to do that, just to retreat and do pleasurable activities that are going to lift your energy and just release a bit of tension or and bring you back to your center as well. But it could also be about, as I said, just following your intuition and your instincts at this time, your gut feelings, as you move forward through things. Sometimes things can be a little bit uncertain, or you may just feel a little bit insecure with moon. Sometimes when the moon is aspected, that's where you go to feel secure. So if something is uncertain, or you're not quite sure which direction is happening, things are moving, and then sometimes you can feel a little bit insecure. But having said that, you've got here your money, your golden opportunity. So something is coming up in the 5th house for you. As I said, if you are feeling insecure, then let it go. Let go of the past as well. Follow your instincts and intuitions, because you've got a wonderful opportunity coming in here for you. However it's manifesting for you. Golden opportunity, there's wonderful happiness there. She's joyful, she's splashing around in the water, having a wonderful time. It says here, important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. So something is coming in on the tide for you, something very important, and it's tailor-made for you. It's coming straight for you. So I'm sure you're going to see it once it starts coming for you. And or it could, as I said, be triggered by the solar eclipse. Whatever it is, don't procrastinate, don't hesitate, all right? Dive in and grasp this opportunity. Because something lovely is on the other side of this. It is a golden opportunity. And don't feel that you don't have the experience or the skills or the knowledge or the know-how or the age or whatever it is that would normally hold you back. Don't let it hold you back, okay? So if you are feeling insecure or unsure, or don't let the past hold you back. Things that went down in the past, don't let that hold you back. Use your instinct, use your intuition to guide you into this opportunity now. Because what it's saying is that all your wisdom, all your experience, all your skills, whatever that makes up you, will follow you into this opportunity. So as I said, it's tailor-made for you. It's specially built for you. It's coming in, and really it's an opportunity that you can't afford to miss. But if for some reason you hesitate, then it will pass you by, head off to somebody else probably. These opportunities tend to do that. They tend to manifest for somebody else. But then you will just need to wait for divine timing until the next one comes along. But you are urged to dive in and grasp this opportunity, because it really is going to bring you a lot of happiness. Then we've got here sixth house routine. So this is all about your day-to-day routines, your work routines. So this is your workplace, your work colleagues, or work projects. If you work at home or if you work with your hands and you don't necessarily go to a workplace, all of these things are important, especially now at the moment, and in being involved around others. So just be careful, with that, your daily routines around that. Something may be changing, because especially if you're changing what it is that you want to do with your life, then this could be coming up. But it can also be to do with your health and your diet and your routines around that, your well-being, your life force. All of these things come in with the sixth house. So guard that. Protect your health at all costs, because that is really going to stand you in good stead. Without your health, you've got nothing. So make sure that you have got a good work-life balance. Make sure that you are guarding and looking after your health, look after your immune system, all of these things, because that powers you up. That actually powers your entire life. All of these aspects, keeping a balance, routines around that as well. So just see how it comes in for you. We have got Mercury here. So this can be, if you're involved in a lot of media or technology, or anything like that, it can be a bit of a taxing situation on your nervous system. Okay, so just be careful, because Mercury is involved with that. So, your energy levels and so on, you could get overwhelmed from too much media. It could also be overthinking that's coming in for you at this time. Sign, and that is ruled by Mercury. So we also have a new moon solar eclipse, which is happening in Gemini. So there's a very strong Mercury influence going on and the Gemini influence going on. It could also be that you are needing in some way to bring this in. Now, this could be analyzing something. It could be bringing humor in to your situation. It can also be sort of using electronics or the internet or whatever to assist you in some way. Research, exchanging ideas, finding out information. Truths can also come in with this, finding out truths or seeing truths or hearing truths, because this is listening as well as using your mind and your mind and your mouth. It's also listening, absorbing. Learning comes in with this, and communicating with others. Short journeys may come in as well, cars, things like that. But it certainly is about the exchange of information, whether it's you're hearing or whether you are, researching something or you're talking to others and so on. But very strong mind aspect, and this is analyzing things, weighing things up, making decisions, and discerning. Discernment is very, very important with Mercury at this time. So now we've got here Isolde Undying Love. Now this is generally to do with letting go of a situation where you have put your efforts and your love into something. So whether this is perhaps in a home situation and now something has changed, or whether it's to do with a work situation that you've been involved in, whatever it is. It could also be to do with a pet, because the sixth house does also involve pets. So she's saying that whatever effort or love you have put into a relationship, or to an aspect or a part of your life from the past, is always recorded. Your efforts and your love that you put into that are always recorded. It gets stored on the Akashic record forever. And that, even if you feel that there's been a loss or a change of circumstances, or somebody has made a different choice to you and moved on in their life, or they are currently making choices which are different from yours, or it could be just that you are finding yourself in a situation, especially with the Yod destiny, that you're just not in tune with others at the moment, or that you're not seeing things like they are. You may be seeing things very differently, and that you've now released that, or they have released you, or some aspect of your daily routine in your life, whether it's work related, health and well-being, and lifestyle related or pet related, whatever the situation is. You could be releasing yourself from that, or they have released you, or there's been some sort of shift or change. In some cases it can be a loss. So whatever has occurred, your love and your effort that you have put in there stays there. So she says the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Okay, so know that. All right, know that. And then this is about slowly coming back to life after some sort of change or shift or a loss. As I said, it's about coming back to life from that. So this is about regeneration, spending time in nature, and opening your heart up again. Whatever healing you are receiving over this situation has been very swift and thorough. Okay, so have no qualms about that. You will receive healing in this, whether it's emotional healing, physical healing, whatever the situation is, and that you now can start slowly coming back to life, as it were. Get out, be social, mix with others who are like-minded to you, or who are like you, or think like you, or do things like you. Try and find your soul tribe. Spend time doing pleasurable and happy things, recreational activities, and so on. Get out and open yourself up to universal love again, but also to healing, and also to any kind of love, really, that may be coming to you. It could be coming from new people that you're meeting at this time. So open yourself up to that, and just know that whatever has been shared between you and the situation is eternal, and it's always going to be there. Okay. Now, if you have been very, very busy in your life at this current time, you've got Green Taurus. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So none of us are Superman or Superwoman. We have limits. So this is about managing your energy. As I said, with the solar eclipse and the shift that's coming in, you're going to need to manage your energy, manage your time, prioritize self-care, prioritize time for your home, your health and your life, your well-being. Prioritize that. Prioritize research to do with that. It could be children related or to do with you. Start delegating. Ask others around you who are willing and able to assist you, to lighten the load of things. If you can get a service in to help you with something, then get a service in. Prioritize your time for yourself, because, as I said, when you do that, you give yourself time to make decisions, good decisions, because you've had time to think about it, meditate on it, do your research, find out information, whatever the situation is. But you do need to do that. Don't just exhaust yourself and then be making rash decisions, or decisions not based properly because you've been tired or exhausted or just unable to really discern. With Mercury, you really are going to need to discern your information at this time. Very, very important with Mercury, and especially now in the world. Discern your information. Be very careful what you pick up on. Go with your heart and your gut. Follow your instincts and intuitions above all. Okay, but ask others around you to help you at this time. Delegate so that everybody is chipping in, and that you are honoring yourself and honoring your time and your energy as well. Hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.